Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, want to give our honor, praises, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakah HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles, the elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace, love, salutations, and blessings to the Lord's elect. It's the brother Yeshaya, part of Men of Valor, South Carolina, man, coming at you with a lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakah HaKodash being the Holy Spirit, which is the driving force behind the lessons that brothers do in all truth and sincerity. This lesson is going to be motivated through the Kakodash, of course, but through the brother Lightbringer 144K, which is the beloved brother Aharon. And basically, this is a good lesson on using the herbs to your benefit. Okay, because some brothers are good with the herbs, man, and the herbs is very beneficial because the scriptures say give honor to the physician. Okay, because the most Yahweh Shai set them up, to heal us, because we are surrounded by things that are detrimental to our health. All right, water is polluted. You got fluoride and all types of additives that they put in the water, astrazine, all types of additives that they put in the water to dumb you down, to calcify your pineal gland. All right, fluoride. Chemtrails are constantly being sprayed. Our food is defiled. Like the scriptures say in Ezekiel, we eat our bread defiled amongst the heathen. All right, but it's a blessing for the Lord to have physicians through the Spirit. All right, and every brother is granted that through their severability. Okay, like the scriptures say. Let me get that. Okay, because everyone has different abilities, and some brothers are set up to actually be physicians, man. And until one, he gave 5 talents, to another 2, and to another 1, to every man according to his several ability, and straightway took his journey. So there you go. Every man according to their several ability has a talent that Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai set them up to have. Okay, and several is the number of completion, so it's different talents that the body has, but it still makes up the body of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. One brother might not have a talent that another brother has, but that doesn't mean anything. The Rakakwadash, and you know what I'm saying, the spirit is basically distributed by Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai per his will. So, but it all comes together in complete perfection. Okay, the book of Ephesians, chapter 4. Okay, go to 14. We'll start 11. And he gave some apostles, and some prophets, and some evangelists, and some pastors and teachers, for the perfecting of the saints, for the work of the ministry, for the edifying of the body of Yahushua Mashiach. Okay, so there you go. Every man has different abilities in the truth. Some men can break down the history very well. Some men are good with going into, the prophecies, all right, the dark, deep sayings, all right, and some brothers are good with herbs, or a combination of, combination of all of them, or part of them, for the perfecting of the saints, for the work of the ministry, for the edifying of the body of Yahushua Mashiach, till we all come in the unity of the faith and of the knowledge of the Son of the Most High, unto a perfect man, unto the measure of the stature of fullness of Yahushua Mashiach. So there you go. It's a whole body, man. Okay, like it goes down. I'm gonna skip to 16. For whom the whole body fitted, joined together and impacted by that which every joint supplieth, according to the effective working in the measure of every part, make an increase of the body unto the effecting of itself in love. So there you go. You got different parts of the body that all work in unison, that all work sync. What's it called? I forgot. It leaves my mind right now, but they all work in let's just use sync. They all work in sync with each other, man. Okay, so let me go back to YouTube, and I'm gonna play a little bit of this brother's lesson, and I'll just skip a little bit ahead until when he starts to talk about the mixtures, and then I got a couple more precepts, and it's gonna be a quick lesson.
In the video, what you're gonna do is you're just gonna chop it up. All right. So first you're gonna take off the crown, okay, of the pineapple, as I'm showing you in the video. All right. You pluck off all the crown of the pineapple. You rinse it off nicely. You wash it off real good. Okay. And then you throw it up in the pot. All right. And then what you do after that is you grab up the pineapple itself. All right. You cut off the head, cut off the bottom of it, and then the back, the peel. You chop it nicely. All right. You cut it up. Sizable pieces. You know what I'm saying? And then you throw it up in the pot as well. And then you take the pineapple itself. All right. You chop it up nice. Because it gives it flavor as well. You chop it up nice, and then you throw it up in the pot. All right. And then you take your garlic or your ginger, regardless whichever one, or your lemons, however you want to do it. You chop it up nice and you throw it up in the pot. Okay, and then basically you just fill it up all with water. All right, let it sit on the stove. Put it on a high heat for about 10 minutes, 10-15 minutes. Right when it gets to about boiling point, it's about to start boiling. All right, that's when you serve it. Okay, you have the habanero pepper and all that. You break it, you make sure you burst it, and then you throw it in there. All right, so the heat from the pepper could kill off the bacteria, because when you suffer a flu, those kind of things, your body temperature rises. All right, and that's the body's mechanism, the immune system's mechanism of fighting off whatever bacteria or viruses that you may have. So it automatically lifts up or rises the temperature, all right, to kill off the bacteria. So that's why it's always recommended to drink tea, anything that's hot, because what it does is it speeds up the process of your body, the body temperature heat. Okay. And then in turn, you're able to get healed quicker. All right. But ultimately, it's all through prayer. Right. And we're going to get a precept to back that up. But as you can see here, all right, at this point, I should have it all in the pot. Okay. Or, I'm just showing you right now. All right. What's in the pot right now?
You can do it however you want. That's beautiful. But what I would rather do, being that, depending on where you at, the tap water is polluted everywhere, fluoride. You can go to the grocery store and buy water bottles, pack of water bottles, pack of water, and it's very cheap. Just stock up on them and, use them as the water. Okay, now that'll probably save you a little bit of fluoride intake, but the thing is, like the brother just said, it's all about prayer. So you can pray over it, and that water is cool. But if you can, just get some purified water, which is a little bit better.
All right, you throw some water in there. Okay, and then you already know, you put it on the stove for about 10-15 minutes, high heat. Right before it gets to boiling point, you serve it, because you don't want to kill off the potency. You know what I'm saying? The more fresh it is, and the more you cook it, the less potent it will be. So you don't want to cook it too much. You don't want to put too much heat on it. Just enough heat so it can, all the nutrients or the potency can be absorbed into the water, and then you can just drink it as tea. So you put some honey in there. You know what I'm saying? And then off you go. Now you could put any tea that you want. You want to have ginger lemon, you could do that in there. If you have if you have ginger lemon, you have a green tea, whatever tea you have, just throw it in there and off you go. All right. So that's pretty much how you make that tea. Very simple. Okay. Now, ultimately, at the end of the day, the most important thing that you always have to keep in mind is this. Ecclesiasticus chapter 38, verse 9. It says, "My son, in thy sickness, be not negligent, but pray unto the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, and he will make thee whole." Okay, so that is the trick. Ultimately, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai is our healer.
That's right. So there you go. Make you a quick tincture, quick tea. There's other ones to look up, but this is a very good one, man, with the ginger and the peppers. Garlic, of course. Lemon is beautiful, man. So I'm gonna start out with what the brother what the brother actually brought up. Okay, Sirach 38, because the ultimate thing is to pray to Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, but faith without works is dead, man. Okay. All right. This is actually, I'm gonna start at the top. Honor a physician, Shalaki, with the honor due unto him, for the uses which ye may have for him. For the Lord hath created him. For of the Most High cometh healing, and he shall receive honor of the king. So there you go. The Lord has set up certain men in Israel to be able, that you can go to actually get healing from, man. Okay. Not only is the Rakakwadash on them to take, because basically when you have a disease or you are ill, it's basically a demon on you. So you have to basically get it prayed off you, get it fasted off you. Okay. But ultimately it's a demon on you, man. So you have to be able to get that up off you, and that comes through prayer, and that comes through faith, man. All right, and the works that follow it. Okay, the skill of the physician shall lift up his head, and in the sight of great man he shall be an admiration. The Lord hath created medicines out of the earth, and he that is wise would not abhor them. Was not the water made with sweet with wood, that the virtue thereof might be known? Okay, and I believe that happened in the wilderness, man. The Lord made the bitter water sweet. I forgot what tree it was, but he made the bitter water sweet, man. Okay, and he have given men skill that he might have be honored in his marvelous works. All right, which self do heal men and taketh away their pains. Of such doth the apothecary make a confection, and his works there is no end, and of his works there is no end, and for him is peace all over the earth. My son, in thy sickness be not negligent, but pray unto the Lord, and he will make thee whole. So there you go, man. Gotta pray unto the Lord, and he'll make you whole. Okay. But it comes from these herbs, man, and knowledge of the herbs. Okay. You gotta watch your diet, man, especially in the times that we're in, man. Sirach 37 and 28. For all things are not profitable to all men, neither have every soul pleasure in everything. Be not insatiable in any dainty thing, nor too greedy upon meat. So you can't be insatiable, which means that it doesn't have an end. You just basically being a glutton, man. You got to eat to live, not live to eat. But a lot of the people, they do the opposite, and in turn, they're gonna receive those pain, Big Mama getting the leg cut off, all right, and everything that comes with that. But also, in these times to come, when the famine comes, they're not even gonna have any discipline. They're gonna eat anything that they see, man. Shoes, even up to people, and drinking blood, like the scriptures talk about. Okay. For excess of meats bringeth sickness, and surfeiting will turn into choler. So there you go. So you need to be patient in your meats, man. To exercise temperance in your meats, man, and whatever you eat. You can't just gorge yourself, man. And if you do, the scriptures talk about vomiting, what you ate, because basically, if you eat too much, you won't be able to sleep well at night. Okay. By surfeiting, many have perished, but he that taketh heed prolongeth his life. So there you go. You gotta take heed to the law, statutes, and commandments, because they're here for our learning, man. Okay. And you had I forgot if it was the Romans or the Greeks, but basically they used to eat, gorge themselves, throw up, vomit the food just so they can keep eating, man. So that's gluttony at its finest. Proverbs 72, keep my commandments and live, and my law as the apple of thine eye. So the scriptures are here for our betterment, here for our learning, man. Sirach 31. I'm going to start at 16. Eat as it becometh the man those things which are set before thee, and devour not, lest thou be hated. Leave off first for manners' sake, and be not insatiable lest thou offend. So when you're eating with people, when you're eating at someone's house, man, hey, take what portion that you get. And if they ask you, if you have a plate that's done, and if they ask you if you want any more, don't just get up and be like, and help yourself unless they tell you to, man. Because you never know what portion of food they have. They might have undercooked for people, and hey, just take that portion that you have. And if you're hungry, go home, man, and eat something else. But don't, just don't be gluttonous in anybody's house, man, or insatiable in anybody's house, especially when they have the, courtesy of opening up their home to you and serving you food. Leave off first for manners' sake, and be not insatiable lest thou offend. When thou sittest among many, reach not thine hand out first of all. So if you're sitting at a table, don't just be the first one to stuff your face, man. Very little sufficient for a man well nurtured, and he fetcheth not his wind short upon his bed. There you go. Sound sleep cometh of moderate eating. He riseth early, and his wits are with him, but the pain of watching and choler, and I think choler goes into cholesterol, man. And pangs of the belly are with an insatiable man. So if you eat, you eat too much, man, your stomach hurt, man. So you got to be temperate with what you eat. And if thou hast been forced to eat, arise, go forth and vomit, and thou shalt have rest. So if somebody's forcing you to eat, okay, as torture or whatever, man, go in and vomit, okay? So you know what I'm saying? It's all pretty good, but I'm going to end it. And it goes into wine. All right, which that is another lesson within itself, but you need to actually be watchful of your wine. All right, I got one more. I think it's a Sirach 30, and then we done. Sirach 30 and 15. Health and good estate of body are above all gold, and strong body above infinite wealth. There is no riches above a sound body, and no joy above the joy of the heart. Death is better than a bitter life or continual sickness. So you got people that are continually sick, continually depressed in their mind, continually plagued in their mind, man. And that's not a way to live. The scriptures say that, health and good estate of body are above all gold, and a strong body above infinite wealth. So, hey, if not a time more than any, this is time to watch after our health to the best of our ability, okay? And, really follow these law, statutes, commandments to the best of our ability, and watch our diet, watch our food intake, okay? Because that's also important, too. You can gorge yourself off salad by eating too much, so any too much of anything is bad. So that's it. Giving all honor, praises, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Kahakudash. Double honor to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. May peace, love, salutations, and blessings to the Lord's elect. Shalom.